Hey everybody, welcome to my kitchen. If you haven't seen my video on how to make chicken stock, you may want to have a wee boo at that one first, because what we're going to do is make some homemade chicken noodle soup. Let's get to it, shall we? I am going to first of all teach you how to cut an onion without crying. Sprinkle a little bit of lemon juice on your board. Sprinkle it on your knife, and I guarantee you, you're not going to cry. Okay, what I'm doing here is I'm going to do half of a cooking onion, yellow onion, right? And I guess that would measure to be about, I've changed my mind. I'm going to do a whole damn onion. Just got thinking about it. So I'm going to use a whole onion. How do I do this? You can do it any way you want. What we're doing here is we're just dicing up some onions. As you can see, I'm not crying at all. I have about, let's say about a generous half a cup of onions. So to my chicken noodle soup, the only vegetables I'm going to add are my carrots, which I think is about a cup and a half. I've got about a cup of celery. And you saw me put a generous half cup of chopped onions. And I've got about, let's say, a quarter cup of peas, just for color. Remember that video, how to make chicken stock? I had indicated I like to freeze it in 4 cups measures. This is one of the reasons why. This soup calls for 4 cups of chicken stock. In the pot they go, just like that. To that, I'm going to add all those vegetables I told you about. I'm going to put those peas in near the end because otherwise they're going to be really quite soggy. And by the way, I use frozen peas. If you have fresh peas, that's fine. But again, I told you it's just for the color. Okay, I am now going to bring that to a boil. Then when it comes to a nice boil, I'm going to simmer it down and we'll go from there, shall we? And that's all there is to it. This has been simmering now for about 30 minutes and I would say the liquid has reduced not very much, but you can smell the aroma of the chicken. So it's really doing well. At this point, we can now add our little bit of peas, as I said, for color. You can add more, do what you want, right? And I'm going to add in some little pasta noodles here. I love these. These little seashells. Sure, you could use egg noodles. After all, it is called chicken noodle soup. However, I do what I want to do, and I'm just pouring this pasta right in here like that. What we're going to do now is I'm going to let that simmer for probably about another 15-20 minutes. The longer you simmer this, just like when we made the chicken stock, the richer that flavor is going to get. While that's cooking away, let me tell you a little bit about what I'm going to throw in here. This chicken I had left over from a roasted chicken from last night, and I like them in great big hunks. Like I said, when I dish into my soup with my big tablespoon, I want to have something in the spoon. So be generous with your chicken. Or fuck yourself. So far, I haven't added any spices to it whatsoever. So let's give it a little taste and see what we need, if anything at all. That chicken stock is probably flavored enough. So let's give this a little whirl. It is delicious. I don't think I need any salt, anything, but I am going to add a little secret to it though. I'm going to add a little chicken bouillon cube. You can buy those in your grocery store in the soup section. In she goes. It does have a lot of sodium, salt, so I have not added salt to this, and I suspect I won't. This will dissolve and probably give it that little punch we're looking for. Let's simmer that for about another 20 minutes, just until the carrots are really tender, and then we're ready to add in the chicken and rock and roll. Be right back. It's been simmering now since I've added those peas for about 20 minutes maximum, and the carrots are very tender. I can stick my fork in there easy. The celery is transparent. Smells good. That little chicken bouillon has been now dissolved, and we're going to taste it. That's what it needed, just that little oomph of salt. I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. Oh, that smells really good. Then I'm going to add my, looks like about a cup and a half of chicken. I am going to warm up that chicken probably for about another 5 to 7 minutes. As you can see, if I was to put a spoon in that and grab a little bit of soup, I'm going to get so much goodness. I would call that really hearty soup. Look at that, 1 spoonful alone. Look at all that wonderful chicken. And I'm going to tell you right now, I can smell that chicken stock is great. Okay, then I guess we're ready to blast off with this chicken noodle soup. Until next time, ciao.